Welcome to Badnik Brawl, where all the bad guys of the Sonic the Hedgehog series get together in a fight to the destruction. Animals will be released. And here we have District 1, the Green Hill Zone. Motobug, Buzz Bomber, Crab Meat, and Chopper. District 2, Caterpillar, Batbrain, Batbot, and Clamor. District 3, Roller, Spike, Green Orbinaut, and Red Orbinaut. District 4, Coconuts, Rhinobot, Blaster, and Caterpillar Jr. District 5, Bubble, Jaws, Chop Chop, and Wisp. District 6, Rexon, Gora, Spiker, and Turbo Spiker. District 7, Astron, Shellcracker, Slicer, and Mantis. District 8, Ball Hog, Penguinator, Dragonfly, and Poindexter. District 9, Rounder, Valkyrie, Nebula, and Turtloids. District 10, Clucker, Crawl, Neutron, and Burrowbot. District 11, the Elites, Egg Robo, Spike Bonker, Scorp, and Egg Pawn. And District 12, the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cast, Scratch, Grounder, Coconuts from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and Frankly. Let us proceed to the bloodbath. As the tributes stand their podiums, the horn sounds. Egg Robo grabs a jar of fishing bait while Spike Bonker grabs fishing gear. Spike runs away from the cornucopia. Bubble runs away from the cornucopia. Neutron breaks Blaster's cannon for a basket of bread. Nebula runs away from the cornucopia. Roller finds a canteen full of water. Jaws runs away from the cornucopia. Gora convinces Scratch to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Buzz Bomber takes a handful of throwing knives. Rounder grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Chopper runs away from the cornucopia. Egg Pawn runs away from the cornucopia. Wisp runs away from the cornucopia. Poindexter runs away from the cornucopia. Astron runs away from the cornucopia. Coconuts takes a cigarette from inside the cornucopia. Turbo Spiker kills Batbrain with his own weapon. Burrowbot runs away from the cornucopia. Clucker runs away from the cornucopia. Motobug scares Clamor away from the cornucopia. Mantis runs away from the cornucopia. Rhinobot snatches a pair of sides. Shellcracker gathers as much food as he can. Crawler runs away from the cornucopia. Slicer runs away from the cornucopia. Ball Hog runs away from the cornucopia. Coconuts kills Dragonfly as he tries to run. Rexon finds Red Orbinaut hiding in the cornucopia and kills him. Green Orbinaut sets an explosive off, killing Caterpillar Jr., Grounder, Frankly, and Scorp. Caterpillar runs away from the cornucopia. Turtloids grabs a sword. Penguinator runs away with the lighter and some rope. Batbot runs away with the lighter and some rope. Spiker grabs a jar of fishing bait while Crab Meat gets fishing gear. Chop Chop runs away with the lighter and some rope. Valkyrie runs away from the cornucopia. Well, a few people have died so far. And some animals were released. Day 1. Mantis camouflages himself in the bushes. Buzz Bomber searches for a water source. Penguinator, Coconuts, Nebula, Coconuts, and Valkyrie hunt for other tributes. Neutron, Crawler, Roller, and Jaws hunt for other tributes. Poindexter receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Batbot, Turtloid, Astron, and Chopper track down and kill Spike Bonker. Grounder fishes. Chop Chop receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Rhinobot searches for a water source. Rex stalks Blaster. Motobug receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Caterpillar makes a wooden spear. Clucker constructs a shack. Crabmeat chases Shellcrawler. Wisp chases Bubble. Eggpawn and Spike hunt for his tributes. Glamour discovers a cave. Ballhog, Gora, and an Egg Robo get into a fight. Egg Robo triumphantly kills them both, like a badass. Spiker makes a wooden spear. Brain Orbinaut begs for Slicer to kill him. He refuses, keeping Green Orbinaut alive. Burrowbot begs for Turbo Spiker to kill him. He refuses, keeping Burrowbot alive. Phone Tributes 1. 11 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Scratch, Batbrain, Dragonfly, Red Orbinaut, Caterpillar Jr., Grounder, Frankly, Scorp, Spike Bunker, Ballhog, and Gora. Night 1. Bubble cries himself to sleep. Blaster thinks about winning. Asteron passes out from exhaustion. Batbot receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Buzz Bomber tends to Chop Chop's wounds. Rexon and Nebula howl for warmth. Penguinator tends to Motobug's wounds. Spike receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Shellcracker and Slicer talk about the tribute still alive. Metropolis and Badniks working together. Green Orbinaut fends Caterpillar, Chopper, and Spiker away from his fire. Burrowbot and Grounder tell stories about themselves to each other. Pretty interesting since you're both drillers. Jaws and Clamor fight Egg Robo and Valkyrie. Egg Robo and Valkyrie survive, like a badass. Clucker sets an explosive off, killing Crawl, Neutron, Eggpawn, and Coconuts. Aww. Coconuts receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Telloid stays awake all night. Roller kills Mantis with a sickle. Turbo Spiker convinces Crabmeat to snuggle with him. Rhinobot cooks his food for putting his fire out. Wisp thinks about winning. Poindexter questions his sanity. Can't blame those spikes. Day 2. Asteron goes hunting. Nebula collects fruit from a tree. Shellcracker is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Rexon receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Blaster, Rhinobot, and Crabmeat hunt for other tributes. Turtloid searches for firewood. Chop Chop overhears Valkyrie and Spiker talking in the distance. Grounder chases Egg Robo. Coconuts makes a wooden spear. Roller stalks Motobug. Bubbles chases Batbot. Caterpillar constructs a shack. Wisp thinks about home. Burrowbot stabs Green Orbinaut in the back with a trident. The one place he was vulnerable at. Clucker diverts Spike's attention and runs away. Chopper chases Penguinator. Slicer begs for Turbo Spiker to kill him. He refuses, keeping Slicer alive. Buzz Bomber injures himself. Poindexter practices his archery. Fallen Tributes 2. 8 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jaws from District 5. Clamor from District 2. Crawl from District 10. Neutron from District 10. Eggpaw from District 11. Coconuts from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog of District 12. Mantis from District 7. And Green Orbinaut from District 3. Night 2. Shellcracker kills Rhinobot as he tries to run. Boy, with that heavy claw of his. Batbot questions his sanity. Slicer tries to sing himself to sleep. Poindexter quietly hums. Clucker and Blaster tell stories about themselves to each other. Because they both have cannons. Crabmeat sets an explosive off, killing Bubble. Oh, and just when your spikes retracted too. Burrowbot cries himself to sleep. Rexon severely slices Spiker with a sword. Probably grabbing a sword with his mouth. Motobug lets Grounder into his shelter. Wisp destroys Buzz Bomber's supplies while he is asleep. Better watch out for those flies. Valkyrie looks at the night sky. Nebula lets Caterpillar into his shelter. Chop Chop severely injures Penguinator but puts him out of his misery. Turbo Spiker goes to sleep. Egg Robo receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Astron convinces Turtleoid to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Spike passes out from exhaustion. Roller receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Day 3. Turbo Spiker catches Astron off guard and kills him. Shellcracker receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Roller, Chop Chop, and Grounder hunt for other tributes. Nebula shoots an arrow at Barrelbot and misses and kills Blaster instead. Chopper collects fruit from a tree. Egg Robo chases Caterpillar. Badnik discovers a river. Poindexter stalks Wisp. Clucker collects fruit from a tree. Slicer questions his sanity. Coconuts injures himself. Valkyrie sees clean water from an unknown sponsor. Buzz Bomber explores the arena. Motobug begs for Spike to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Motobug. Batbot attacks Rexon, but he manages to escape. Fallen Tributes 3. 8 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Rhinobot from District 4. Bubble from District 5. Spiker from District 6. Penguinator from District 8. Turtleoid from District 9. Astron from District 7. Blaster from District 4. And Motobug from District 1. Batbot attacks Coconut, but Chopper protects him, killing Batbot with his teeth. Caterpillar lets Poindexter into his shelter. Spike sees the fire but stays hidden. Rexon looks at the night sky. Chop Chop, Crab Meat, and Barrelbot and Clucker sleep in shifts. Grounder is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Turbo Spiker, Wisp, and Shellcracker sleep in shifts. Valkyrie destroys Buzz Bomber's supplies while he is asleep. Roller receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Nebula receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Egg Robo climbs a tree to rest. Slicer quietly hums. Day 4. Crab Meat sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Slicer sprains his ankle while running away from Shellcracker. Barrelbot runs away from Nebula. Wisp tries to sleep for the entire day. Clucker explores the arena. Buzz Bomber searches for firewood. Caterpillar discovers a cave. Chopper diverts Coconut's attention and runs away. Spike searches for firewood. Turbo Spiker injures himself. Valkyrie scares Roller off. Rexon kills Grounder as he tries to run. Poindexter shoots a poisonous blow dart into Chop Chop's neck, slowly killing him. Egg Robot dies from an infection. Oh, and I was rooting for you too. Arena event. A swarm of Buzz Bombers invades the arena. Rexon survives. While running away from the Buzz Bombers, Caterpillar grabs Nebula and throws him to the ground. Valkyrie survives. Barrelbot is stung to death. Shellcracker knocks Slicer unconscious and leaves him there as bait. Coconut survives. Roller survives. Wisp knocks Chopper unconscious and leaves him there as bait. Not like he has any chance of escaping anyway. Crab Meat slowly dies from the Buzz Bomber toxins. While running away from the Buzz Bombers, Turbo Spiker grabs Poindexter and throws him to the ground. Spike survives. Buzz Bomber slowly dies from his species' toxins. Clucker survives. Fallen Tributes 4. 11 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Batbot from District 2. Grounder from District 12. Chop Chop from District 5. Egg Robo from District 11. Nebula from District 9. Barrelbot from District 10. Slicer from District 7. Chopper from District 1. Crab Meat from District 1. Poindexter from District 8. And Buzz Bomber from District 1. Night 4. Shellcracker climbs a tree to rest. Clucker cooks his food before putting his fire out. Valkyrie climbs a tree to rest. Wisp Rexon and Ikaruga discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Spike defeats Turbo Spiker in a fight but spares his life. Coconut starts a fire. Roller tends to his wounds. Let's go to the feast! The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the chief's families. Roller decides to not to go to the feast. Very smart decision. Wisp grabs as much food into her bag as he can before fleeing. Flies. And there's smart scavenging. Turbo Spiker sets an explosive off and runs away as fast as he can, killing Caterpillar, Clucker, Spike, and Rexon. Valkyrie decides not to go to the feast. Shellcracker decides not to go to the feast. Coconuts actually steps on a landmine. Day 5. Wisp and Shellcracker work together for the day. Turbo Spiker steals from Valkyrie while he isn't looking. Roller falls into a pit and dies. Oh, you were another one I was rooting for. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Calico from District 2, Clucker from District 10, Spike from District 3, Rexon from District 6, Coconuts from District 4, and Roller from District 3. Night 5. Turbo Spiker screams for help. Wisp attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Good! You're an insect-like robot. You might not survive. Valkyrie lets Shellcracker into his shelter. Wisp poisons Turbo Spiker's drink but mistakes it for his own and dies. Valkyrie camouflages himself in the bushes, and Shellcracker dies trying to escape the arena. Volunteer 6. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Wisp from District 5 and Shellcracker from District 7. Turbo Spiker dies from hunger. The winner is Valkyrie from District 9. Again, another cool winner. Yes! I was rooting for Valkyrie, Roller, and Egg Robo. I'm glad one of my chosen ones won. So Valkyrie got 2 kills. Turbo Spiker got 7. Yow! Egg Robo got 4 kills, it appears. Roller. It's too bad Scratch got last place. But this was one awesome fight.